up, guys? Welcome back to Rebirth. Just wanted to take a moment to talk to you guys because I know I haven't talked to you guys in a couple of days. And what I want to talk to you guys about today is how when we meet people, we should treat them with kindness and generosity because we never know who we're really meeting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you guys a little story. I'm going to take you guys kind of memory lane with me to South Carolina. If anybody ever been to South Carolina, you know that it's an eerie place. It's beautiful, but it screams. It has the echoes of the past. Sometimes when I used to drive down the road, it would be early in the morning, I would be going to work and it would be fog across the highways and I almost could hear the slaves screaming. And this is not a joke. Like, I could hear the echoes of the past. And then anybody that's ever driven down a road late at night in South Carolina or early in the morning in South Carolina, you'll know this to be true. But anyway, it was my first day, my first weekend in South Carolina. It was my very first travel assignment. And I remember I got to the extended stay that I was staying in. I picked my stuff up and I went off to the supermarket, which was not too far away. I went to the supermarket and I went shopping. I'll never forget it. I got this rotisserie chicken and a few other items. And as I was leaving, so let me back up a little bit. When I got there, the parking lot was empty. It might have had maybe 3 or 4 cars in the whole parking lot, and the place was huge. So it was like really, I think it was either late in the evening or early in the morning. I forget exactly the time of day. But I went into the supermarket, I got my items, and as I was coming out, you know how you come out and the sliding doors open, and I looked to my right and I looked to my left, and nobody was there. The parking lot was empty, just save for those 3 or 4 cars. But I took a couple of steps and boom, I looked to my right and this guy was next to me. Some white guy, scraggly looking white guy. He looked like he was homeless or whatever. And I remember thinking to myself, like, damn, where did he come from? I just looked out here and nobody was out here. And I remember him asking me for some change. And I said, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have change. And anybody who knows me knows that I'm a generous person, and I always try to accommodate people no matter what. So I said, walk me to my car and I'll see if I got some change in the car. So we was walking to the car and we was just like little chit chat and nothing major. But when we got to the car, I looked in the in my compartments and I didn't have any change. So I turned around, I said, I'm sorry, I don't have no change, I don't have no money on me right now. And he was turning around to leave, and I said, hold up, wait a minute. You can have some of my rotisserie chicken. And he turned back around, he smiled, he gave me this smile, man, and the smile was like otherworldly. It was so beautiful and strange at the same time. But it's weird because when I look back on it, it's just like really chilling to me because I know what it is now. But I remember breaking off a piece of the chicken and giving it to him, like half of the chicken, and then he started to walk away. I went around my car. This only took 3 seconds. Anybody knows you walk from one side of the car to the other side of the car. And it dawned on me that I should just give him the whole chicken. Because I didn't need the chicken. I had other food, right? So I turned around to tell him to come back and get the chicken. And he was gone. He was gone. I mean, again, there were 3 or 4 cars in this huge parking lot. So I'm scanning the parking lot. I even ran up to the cars because they were spread out a little bit. I looked under a couple of them just to see if maybe he went under the car, which is crazy, right? My point is, I looked for the guy. He was gone. He just disappeared. He disappeared the same way he appeared. I'm not making this up. This is a true story. And if you guys continue to follow me, I'll tell you a bunch of stories about how I've seen supernatural things throughout my life since childhood. I'm telling you guys this story just to say that how we treat people matters. We never know who we're meeting. We never know who we're talking to or interacting with. So we should always be at baseline, be kind to people. Let's be kind. Kindness is cool. It'll change the trajectory of your life. It'll open doors for you that you never knew were out there anyway. If you be kind, you can open doors that you never knew existed. And you never know, you might be talking to an angel. You never know, right? That's a true story. Rebirth. Mommy. I'm on a journey. I'm on a gratitude journey. Talk to y'all soon.